Hey guys, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business here this football Sunday with, of course, no football for our Dallas Cowboys. And I got to tell you, I hate having Sundays with no football, but it's a good thing that our players and stuff are resting and relaxing. And I got to tell you, it's great that we are not dealing with a situation like Kareem Hunt. I know I've seen so many comments of people saying, we should sign that guy. We need a kick returner. We could use him. No, 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 no. Listen, what we have right now in this locker room is a group, a family, a tight knit group. Sometimes it's not all just about the talent. Sometimes when you look at a New England team, you don't see Pro Bowlers across the board, but you see a group of people focused all on one thing. And as much as I don't like Jason Garrett, there's always the Jason Garrett kind of guys. And when we look and see, when we went for talent above character with Greg Hardy, Greg Hardy became a cancer, a locker room nightmare, a distraction, and things we do not want. We remember just last year how Zeke Elliott's situation literally was completely in the news. It was every day, all day, everything else. It literally killed our season. And now, amazingly enough, after the NFL basically kind of said, we don't see anything here, nothing going on here. After 13 months of investigating Zeke Elliott, after putting over $5 million into it, after having their own investigators go through the police department reports, the district attorney's reports, interview people left and right, from the girl to Zeke to anybody and everybody associated with that situation. Somehow, they didn't know there was tape out there that TMZ found. Somehow, they told the Chiefs, shh, don't dig too deep in this. They didn't even talk to the accuser. And now that he's been put on the commissioner's exemption list and released by the Chiefs, he's actually saying the right thing. At least he's owning up to it and saying, you know what, the Chiefs were right about releasing me. Because fixing a problem, first thing you have to do is realize there is a problem. But here's the thing. Apparently, the NFL is now investigating a second event that happened in. Let me go to the thing. Um, he's being investigated by the NFL for an incident in which he punched a man in the face in June. So, this incident that he told the Chiefs didn't happen, that he was in his room, and they let that go. And then come June, he punches a guy in the face, allegedly. Here's the kicker for me right here. If Hunt engaged in a second event of violence in June, knowing that he was already under scrutiny for the incident in February, that would be the kind of repeat offense that the NFL says its personal conduct policy is designated to prevent. That could mean Hunt could eventually get suspended for more than 6 games, which is the NFL's baseline for suspensions for such incidences. They forgot to put something in there. That is their baseline for suspension, 6 games, only if you're a Dallas Cowboy player. Because the Redskins really should be known as a chain gang team, not the Cowboys. Reuben Foster, who had several, actually 3 police uh, arrests in one year, some of which were domestic violence that were later recanted, as far as I know, weren't really investigated by the NFL. Now, I may be wrong on that, but they basically gave him, for the conviction of weapons charges of not having, I believe he had semi-automatic weapons without a permit in California. They gave him 2 games for that, even though he had the weed arrest, even though there were the alleged domestic violence allegations. He got 2 games. James Winston, who we know inappropriately grabbed a Uber driver, got 3 games. So if that's the baseline, how come those guys only got 2 and 3? So it's going to be interesting. This is the real kicker also here too. It is unclear whether the police were involved in the June incident, but there have been no reports of Hunt being arrested or facing charges. But the NFL will suspend even players who aren't arrested. We know that's right. And if Hunt committed 2 separate incidents of violence, suffice to say he's going to be suspended for a long time. I say every Dallas Cowboy fan out there is probably watching this really closely right now. So, I got some work to do. I've actually got a computer to replace this one, so it'll stop freezing up on me. And I've got the shirts to go ahead and box up and get out of here. And got some football to watch. But I got to tell you, the Bears and Giants is a snooze fest. It was 14-7 going into halftime, and it was just ugly. I'm Mark Holmes, and as always, thank you guys for watching the Joe Boo Sports Report. I'll see you soon.